What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys.
back here again with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to play Resident Evil Reverse. I got accepted into the closed beta, and luckily they do allow footage, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your way through the tutorial if you're interested in what this game is all about. Resident Evil Reverse is an online multiplayer game that's going to be released alongside Resident Evil Village. The game includes beloved Resident Evil characters clashing in a fight to the death. Basically, you have an online deathmatch that includes a bunch of different Resident Evil characters. So first, let's go ahead and start off this tutorial. It starts off by showing you how to aim, move, and fire your weapon. Now, it's pretty much your standard Resident Evil controls. Now, all characters begin the game with the standard weapon. This is traditionally some type of pistol, but each character also has a personal weapon, so depending on the survivor that you select, they will have a personal weapon that is specific to that survivor. For example, in this tutorial, it has us playing as Leon, and Leon's special or personal weapon is a shotgun. Now, you can quickly change through your weapons by pressing Y, or you can use your D-pad. If you need to restore your HP, you can pick up some green herb. And then next we have dodging. Dodging costs stamina, which is represented by its own gauge. You can see it with the little circle icon to the left after I rolled. You can roll in any direction, you just need to move the left stick in that direction and press A. If you aren't pressing in any specific direction and you press A, it will roll backwards. Besides that, each character has two special skills. You can use these skills by either pressing LB or RB. For example, Leon has dual wielding for his LB skill and he has a roundhouse kick for his RB skill. Now, these skills do have cooldowns, so if you execute them, you will have to wait a moment until they cool down to be able to execute it again. I actually plan on uploading a video showing you guys all the survivors as well as their skills and weapons, as well as all of the bioweapons along with their skills and weapons, so keep an eye out for those videos as well. Other than that, there's going to be special weapons that appear during matches. You can pick them up and equip them with up on the D-pad. If you happen to collect two special weapons, you can select your second special weapon by pressing down on the D-pad. You can only hold two special weapons at the same time, and typically they only have one shot, and after you use the shot, they're done with. Besides that, next is the capsules. While you're playing the game, you're going to see these virus capsules. Now basically, the twist of the game is after you die, you turn into a bioweapon, and depending on how many capsules you have collected in the match is going to distinguish which bioweapon you turn into. The most capsules that you can collect in the match is 2. So ideally, you want to collect 2 capsules every time you're alive, so that way when you die, you can become a top tier biomutant. There's basically 3 levels of biomutants. If you don't collect any virus capsules, you're going to end up being the fat molded bioweapon. If you collect 1 capsule, you can either be the Hunter or Jack Baker. And if you collect 2 virus capsules before you die, you'll either become the Nemesis or the Super Tyrant. Now, I want to point out that each of the bioweapons also have skills as well. They have an LB skill and an RB skill. If you're interested in locking onto your enemy, you can press left trigger to lock on and then left trigger to let go of the lock on. Your standard attacks are right trigger, and they are typically way faster than your skill attacks, so I found that in online matches, it's best just to spam right trigger with the bioweapon until you die, unless you're one of the third tier bioweapons that have way better skills. Now, when you're playing as a bioweapon, you're going to realize that you have heat vision. This will allow you to locate and track down your enemies easily when you're playing as a bioweapon. So just make sure that you look around and then you can kind of just head towards them to try to rack up some kills, because ultimately the main mode in Resident Evil Reverse is Deathmatch, at least here in this beta. Nice and simple, old school deathmatch. Get as many kills as you can, and you can rack up those kills with your survivor or your bioweapon. Now, as you can imagine, the bioweapons are a lot stronger than the survivors. However, their HP decreases gradually, so over time they're eventually going to die. So really, you can only last so long playing as a bioweapon. So when you become a bioweapon, make sure to take advantage and rack up as many kills as you can. Now, when your bioweapon is destroyed, you will respawn at a random point in the battlefield as a human. And yeah, so basically you're going to respawn, rinse and repeat the process until you complete your deathmatch and hopefully have the most kills at the end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a quick sneak peek at the brand new Resident Evil multiplayer game coming out alongside Resident Evil Village. Other than that, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 20 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including Tim G84, AOJ, Blackbird, and Kegger101. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.